Welcome to all of you. So, Sadhana path we have completed. From today, we are going to start next chapter, next pada. It is Vibhuti path. Vibhuti meaning Siddhij. So, let us quick revision about the what is Vibhuti path. Okay. So, Vibhuti, these are the Siddhi. So, in this chapter, very detailed and many more Siddhij description here. Vibhuti which we got after practicing of the Samadhi, that kind of achievements that are the Vibhuti, that are description in this chapter. So Ashtanga Yoga already started in the Sadhan Pada from Sutra number 29. So 5 limbs, first 5 limbs, Yama, Niyama, Asan, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharna. Sorry, till Pratyahar. Till Pratyahar, it is in the Sadhan Pad. Then next 3 limbs, Dharna, Dhyan, and Samadhi. These are mentioned in the Vibhuti Pad. Description of Sanyama, result of Sanyama, Nirodh Parinam, Samadhi Parinam, Ekagar Parinam, Dharma Parinam. It is Lakshan Parinam, Avastha Parinam. Who is Dharma? Who is Dharmi? Okay, and after that the Vibhutis, that past, future knowledge, knowledge of all species, previous birth knowledge of other chitta mind. How can be yogi invisible? How can he get the knowledge of the time of death, power of friendliness, attainment of strength, hidden knowledge of solar system, knowledge of star movement, body anatomy, physiology, how to sustain the hunger and thirst, power of steadiness, spiritual vision, native knowledge, awareness of the fully consciousness, then about the knowledge of the Purusa. After that, 6 kind of special siddhi, Pratip, Shravan, Vedan, Adars, Aswad and Varta. Many times this question has been asked in UGC. That we will discuss in this chapter, power of entire another's body, how the yogi can walk on the mud water and the thrones luminous body. He will get divine hearing, moving through space. It means he can walk in the air, universal state of mind, 5 states of element, 5 major mahabhutas. These are the sthul, sarup, sukshma, anavya, arthveta, conquered of the 5 elements. Then special kinds of Ashtasiddhi description here in this chapter, in this path. Anima, Lagima, Mahima, Garima, Prapti, Prakamya, Vasito, and Isito. These are the Ashtasiddhis. Kai Sampat, physical wealth, Roop, Lavanya, Bal, and the Vajra. These are the Kai Sampat. Many times UGC has these questions came. Mastery of sense organs. So the qualities of the senses are the Tanmatras are the Grahan Sarup, Asmita, Anavya, Arthveto, Konkishra Prakriti, Manojvitam, Vikarna Bhava, Pradhan Jeta. These 3 siddhi we will get if we able to control the Prakriti. Sarvbhavadishta, omnipotence power, yogi, omniscience power, yogi get. Then the gods, devatas, they will invite. And if yogi, he is accepting their invitation, that it is the cause of the downfall. His level of state become down. Then method of how to get the Viveka Gyan, which are the sentence of the Viveka Gyan. And last sutra it is attainment of the Kaivalya. So we will discuss these things in this chapter, Vibhuti Path. Om. Yes. So first, the discussion about the Dharna, Dhyana, and the Samadhi. The same sequence Maharishi Patanjali is following here also. So first sutra it is about the Dharana, sixth limb of the Ashtanga Yoga it is Dharana. What is Dharana? Desa, Bandha, Chittasya Dharana. What is Chitta? Chit is the man, buddhi, ahankara, mind, cognition, and the ego. Chitta is the combinations of these things. Okay. So generally we understand Chitta is the mind, generally in common words. Actually, it is the man, buddhi, ahankara combination of these elements. Okay. So when we bandha meaning binding, or in common meaning you can understand to attach, to concentrate, like that. Okay. Bandha, bandhana. Desa meaning place or location, you can understand. That should be inside the body, that should be outside the body. So desa, as during instructions of the meditation, yoga nidra, we give that kind of instructions. No? Focus on your heart, focus on your navel chakra, focus on your throat chakra, focus on your Sahasrara, Agya chakra, what it is. These are the desa. So desa meaning the location. If these are the antahades inside the body, nasika, nose, eyes, tongue, chest, heart, liver, intestine. These are the antahades. Okay. And bahyades, sky, the tree, mountain, sun, moon. These are the bahyades. Because if you are that concentrating the outside, okay, or inside, if we are attaching our chitta any location, that should be inside or outside. If we are attaching, we are concentrating, we are binding, that we call it is the dharana. Okay. Next is the dhyana. As right now you are concentrating on the screen, it is also one kind of dharana. So screen here, it is the bahya desh. Okay. Second is the what is the dhyana? Second sutra it is tatra pratyekatanata dhyana. Tatra meaning in the same state of the dharana. What is dharana? We are binding our chitta, inner desha or the outside desha. Anywhere we are binding our chitta. We are concentrating. Okay. That concentration, dharana, it is not surety that it will be longer duration. That may be short is for the 5-10 seconds. That may be 10 minutes. That may be 1 minute. That may be half hour. Okay. So time is not decided in the dharana, but little bit we give attention. We try to do concentrate. That is the dharana. Now, what is dhyana? The same thing, same concentration, same binding of the chitta. It will be the longer duration. Pratyektanata, and longer duration also, and ekatanta. Ekatanta is important here. Ekatanta meaning only single thought, single attention, no any kind of extra distraction. Okay, continuity, that we call it is the dhyana. So generally you can understand that when you see the water bottle, if water is falling, actually we are looking that there is no gap in the water, but when we see it through microscopes, then we see there is gaps in each and every drop of the water. So this is the dharana meaning, so it may possibility that our mind can distract for seconds. But dhyana is as like the flow of the honey. Ekatanata. You notice na honey, when we are shifting honey from one pot to the other, then what happened? In a very systematic way, without breaking, it fall down. Falling of water, it is dharana, because here the gaps in the water drops. Falling of honey or oil, it is a dhyana, because no gap here is. Ekatanta is here. Whatever the concentration that is maintained, that ekatanata, that consciousness, that binding of the chitta, continuity, it is the dhyana, it is the meditation. Okay? One of you, can you please conclude what is dharana, what is dhyana?
Sir, while in doubt, sir, pratyaya means pratyaya. Pratyaya means, sir, what is the meaning for pratyaya?
Pratyaya, generally we understand the buddhi or our concentration. Okay? So they are also translating content of consciousness. Okay, where we are focusing. That is the, and that focus should be continued. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Now, can you please
So here,
conclude? Yeah.
first two sutras, in Vibhuti Pada, first sutra is this describes about dharana. What is dharana? Desha bandha chittasya dharana. So here dharana is nothing but binding your mind to single thought or single place. So as it says, desha means place, bandha means binding, chitta means mind stuff, and dharana is concentration. So here it is binding to antar, inside elements, and bahya, outside elements. So antar, in the sense, whatever is like within to the body, binding to our body, then the what are the various parts like that. Bahya means it is to the external objects like the sun, moon, outside things. So this is what is concentrating and binding the mind to one thought. This is called as dharana. Binding or attaching. It is dharana. Next is tatra. Next sutra is tatra pratyeka anata dhyanam. So what is dhyana? So dhyana is nothing but it is as it says focus. It is continuous concentration of conscious on a particular object. It is uninterrupted concentration. Whereas in dharana, there may be gaps. As you took one example like water and honey. I think it is for oil also. Oil example also we can take for this one. Dhyana, that also flows continuously. So here dharana, there may be gaps. Whereas in dhyana, it is a continuous, uninterrupted flow or stream of thoughts, which is called as dhyana. So tatra pratyekatanata dhyana. Tatra means in that place. Pratyaya means, as you said, it is buddhi or concentration. Uh, Ekatanata means only on a single thought. That is called as meditation or dhyana.
Thank you, ma'am. Next sutra is about the samadhi. Tadeva. Tadeva meaning same practice of dhyana. That same flow of concentration. Uninterruption concentration. Only single thought or single attention without disturbing by anything. Okay, the same thing is telling Tadeva. In the same stage of the meditation, dhyana, then what? Then after that, arth matra nirbhasam, where is only the artha. Artha we already understand during when I was explaining you about the that savitark and nirvitark, sabda artha jnana. Sabda is just a word, artha is the nature or the true knowledge, and the jnana is the byproducts. Okay, so same here, just the artha. There we understand is specially highlighted, that is nirvitark sampragya samadhi. So here the same definition he is telling. Artha matra nirbhasam. Artha matra nirbhasam meaning that we are focusing somewhere, just we are realizing that I'm doing self-realizing only. Who I am, what I will get, nothing. That will be savrupa sunnameva. So our self-state, our own form, it will become empty or sunna, zero, no ego, nothing who we are. Just we are practicing, just we are concentrating at any single place. That place may be inside the body, that place may be outside the body. Only Arth Matra Nirbhasa. Okay, that we called it is the Samadhi. Generally, the few yogis, they are describing what is Samadhi and what is the time period of the meditation. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just sharing my few experience from which I got from the lectures of the yogis. So that approximately that 3 to 4 hours that belongs to dharana. The same flow continue till 12 hours belongs to meditation. The same flow continue till 12 days. That is the samadhi. But I'm not sure this definition should be accurate or not, because within a second also, if yogi, he is the good practitioners, he can attain the samadhi. Generally, in starting, it takes times. Starting, it takes time, okay? But later, after getting practicing, have you seen the, how many of you seen the Shaktiman serial? Yes or no? Anyone seen Shaktiman serial?
Yeah.
So, what happened with Shaktiman in the whenever that Gangadhar or Shaktiman he disturbed or he
Yeah.
powerless, then what he did? What he did? He become concentrate, and within a second he activated Kundalini, and he got again the same powers, same energy, and then he fight with the enemies. So as like same, because that place, the Shaktiman, he was already, he attained the samadhi stage. He activated his all chakras. That's why after that, if he faces any kind of challenges, so within a second he can activate. Okay, so starting it takes time, but later after getting practices according to situation, so yogi can go in that state. Okay, so it is the samadhi. Yeah, anyone, can you please conclude according to what you understand by this explanation?
तदेव वार्थमार्थ निर्भासम स्वरूप शून्यो सामधि. In the same stage of meditation, that is dharna, whether we are concentrating our mind inside or outside of the body, Varthamarth Nirbhasam means self-realization occurs, that who I am, what I am be. After attaining samadhi, our own form becomes empty, that is, becomes one. And in starting samadhi, it takes time, but after the practicing of samadhi, after attaining samadhi, a yogi can be able to attain it very easily or very quickly.
Very good. Now, next is about the Sanyama. Sanyama is very, very important. According to, if you want to really understand the Vibhuti path, otherwise, next sutras you will not understand. Because you will see Sanyama, Sanyama, Sanyama again and again. Here, Pranam Tre Sanyamat. Many where संस्कार साक्षात पूर्णात् प्रत्यक्ष परिचित करना. मैंने वेर संयमात, काय रूप संयमात, संयमात. Okay, so bhuvana jnanam surya संयमात. So many where you will see, everywhere it is the संयमात, संयमात. Without संयम you cannot attain any siddhi. So what is Sanyama? Sanyama is the sutra number 4 explained here. What is Sanyama? Sanyama, it is the Tryam Ekatra Sanyama. Tryam Ekatra. It means previously which three we were discussed, that are the Dharna, Dhyana, and the Samadhi. Ekatra meaning together. If we practice Dharna, Dhyan, and the Samadhi together, that is the Sanyama. Yeah, we generally, it is auto understand. If any yogi, he is doing samadhi, so auto understand, because the dharana and dhyan also it is including. But here especially he is highlighting, so the combination practice of dharana, dhyan and the samadhi, that all three when they together, that we call it is the Sanyama. Okay. So what is Sanyama? So when Dharana, Dhyan and the Samadhi, these three practice together, okay, that we called it is the Sanyama. Next sutra, sutra number 5, it is the what the now question in our mind now, if the yogi who succeeds Sanyama, then what will happen? The benefit of the Sanyama in the next sutra, sutra number 5. Okay, if anyone who together practice of Dharana, Dhyan and the Samadhi, then what will happen? The benefit is the Tajjayat Pragyalokaha. Tajjayat meaning after that, after the Sanyama, after getting a good command, Dharana, Dhyan and the Samadhi, then what will happen? Tajjayat Jaya. Jaya meaning by getting perfectness. Perfectness in the Dharana, Dhyan and the Samadhi. Then Pragyalokaha. Pragya meaning the Buddhi. Okay. Lokaha. Lokaha meaning that higher stage of the Buddhi. So in the Samadhi part, so Adhyatma Prasad hai also described there, that after when you will get, when we do perfect the Nirvichar Samadhi, then Pragya, that Adhyatma Prasad you can attain. Then Ritambra Pragya. Ritambra Pragya is the special kind of consciousness. The same thing it is explaining here, but different words, but meaning is same. Pragya Lokaho. Viveka Khyati also you can understand indirectly. Okay. It means, because we know without, because Viveka Khyati, it is Hanopaya. And Hanopaya is necessary to get the Hana, for the Han. Without Hanopaya, we can't reduce the effect of the klesaj. So this thing is important. Without it, yogi cannot able to attain the Kevalya. So here he is telling, so how you can attain the Pragya, how you can attain the Viveka Khyati, how can you attain the higher consciousness? Okay. So by practicing, by getting a very good command in the Sanyama, Dharana, Dhyan and the Samadhi. Lokaha, generally we understand, Lokaha, these are the, as we tell, na, it is Mrityu Loka, Swarga Loka, Narka Loka. Generally we understand Loka is related with something, that specific nature is there, that kind of things are present in that environment. So same here, it is about the spiritual environment. That's why they are translating it illumination. Okay. In that state, only the higher consciousness is present there. Higher knowledge is present there. So after what will happen, then yogi will able to understand. So it is one kind of Sampragyat Samadhi also you can understand. It is the Sampragyat Samadhi indirectly you can understand. So it is the Pragyalokaha. Once a time, UGC, they made questions from this sutra, Pragyaloka. What is the benefit of the Sanyama? Pragyaloka is the benefit of the Sanyama. Okay? Yeah, one of you, can you please translate? Can you please conclude Sanyama and the benefit of the Sanyama? Yes, please.
Trayam ekatra samyamaha, Sanyama. That is the three. Traya means three. Ekatra is together, joining in one place. When the three combined together is called Sanyama. The three is Dharna, Dhyana, and Samadhi. And then Tajayat Prajna Lokaha. That is the Sutra tells about the benefit of Sanyama. Tajayat, Taj means after that. Jayat, mastery it or victory over. Prajna Lokaha. Prajna is a knowledge, and the Lokaha specifics that it is a specific nature of environment. That is, here they are telling about the higher consciousness, higher state. That by mastering it or victory over the Dharna, Dhyana, Samadhi, one gets the knowledge of higher state. That is higher consciousness. Thank you.
Very good. Then what will happen after getting that stage? As same in generally our tradition, the sannyas parampara. What is the trend of the sannyas parampara? The yogi, the person, he got the knowledge, then he moves to in the villages, in the city, and he will spread his knowledge. The same thing here. Now yogi able to very good command in the Dharna, Dhyana, Samadhi. Then what will happen? Now Pragyaloka is activated. His knowledge, actual knowledge is activated. Then what will happen? Now he will concentrate what are the obstacles, what he needs to improve. What is the main obstacle? Obstacles are the main gunas, which I explained to you, and Maharishi Vyasji also explained in the form of the bhumi. Chipt, mood, vikshipt, ekagra, nirudha. Now, yogi, now he got information. This I should do. Okay, I should read. It is need to. I have to reduce the effect of tamasic guna first. After that, rajasic guna. After that, sattvic guna. After that, sattvic guna also should be down. Then later, niruddha, nirguna state. Okay, the same thing, the same formula Maharishi Patanjali is following here. After activating the pratyalokaha, then tasya bhumi supiniyogaha. It means that focus, that sanyama, he will one by one bhumi, so in the subtle states of the chitta, viniyoga, he will apply. He will apply. So it is the practical application of the Dharna, Dhyana, and the Samadhi. Where we should do. We should not be the showing life. So here also, because what happened nowadays, so the yogis, they forgot the powers. Many yogis, they get powers who are practicing. So if they focus on the external world and they start to showing their powers, then the downfall will start. They cannot attain the Kevalya. Okay, but here, what will happen? Maharishi Patanjali is telling, if you want to Kevalya, then you have to concentrate inside, in the chitta, introvert. Introvert, it means in the bhumij, you purify yourself. Otherwise, again, you will lose your concentration. Okay. So all bhumis you know very well. What is the role of Chipta, Vikshipta, Chipta mood, Chipt Ekagra and the Niruddha. Okay.
So can you just repeat? I missed. Suddenly network dropped.
Just yogi will
Six.
concentrate inside one by one, bhumi, not outside. Okay. Sutra number 1. Now he is telling about the antaranga sadhan. Is it antarang or it is bahiranga sadhan? So in Sutra number 7, he is explaining Trayam antarangam purvebhyaha. Purvebhya is very, very important here. Purvebhyaha. So here, so complete Ashtanga Yoga, it is under the Sampargyat Samadhi. Sampargyat Samadhi is the Sabij Samadhi. So in the context of the Sabij Samadhi, Dharna Dhyana Samadhi, they are the Antarang Sadhan. Antarang means internal. Okay, these are the internal methods. So, auto understand, it means previously 5 methods which we discussed in the sadhana path, that are the yama, niyama, asana, pranayam and the pratyahar. It means they are the bahiranga sadhana. Don't be confused. Repeat it again. Understand, in the context of the Sabij Samadhi. Who are the Antarang? Dharna Dhyana Samadhi. These are the Antaranga sadhan and the others are the Bahiranga sadhan, 5. Okay. Now next sutra is about the according to the Nirbija Samadhi. Tadpi. Tadpi meaning either that Bahirangam. The Bahirangam meaning the same Dharna Dhyana Samadhi, they are the external Bahiranga medium Nirbijasya. So in the context of the Nirbija Samadhi, these are the Bahiranga sadhan. But according to, in the context of Sabij Samadhi, these are the Antaranga sadhan. Hope you can able to discriminate it. One of you can you please conclude? Antarang, Bahirang. Are you confusing? Yeah, one of you can you please conclude? Hello.
Yes, sir. Triyamantaranga, means in the context of Sabhi Samadhi, Dharna, Dhyana, Samadhi, these are the method of internal sadhana samadhi. And Tadapi Nirbijase. And in the context of Nirbij Samadhi, they are external sadhana or samadhi.
Okay. The same thing if I ask questions according in the Samadhi, how many are the Bahiranga sadhana? Yes, please.
Sir, can you repeat the question?
The text of Sabija Samadhi, how many number of sadhan are the Bahiranga category? Confused? Yes, Priyaman.
Sir, Antaranga, sorry, can I speak?
Yes, yes, please.
Antarang Samadhi, we have Dharna, Dhyana, and Samadhi. These are the Antarang Sadhana, and Bahirang are the Yam, Niyam, Asana, Pranayam. So those are the Bahirang.
So number how many? I'm asking number only.
So total 8.
Bahiranga sadhan, how many according to Sabiji Samadhi?
Bahirang is 5, Antarang is 3, total is 8.
Yeah, this question I'm asking. Very good. Now, same advanced question. In the context of Nirvijya Samadhi, okay, how many are the Bahiranga sadhan? Answer?
So 3. Dharna, Dhyana, Samadhi in the context of Nirvijaya Samadhi.
Others will also to understand that 5 will also added here. 5 plus 3, 8. These all are the Bahiranga sadhan. Are you getting? According to Nirvijya Samadhi. Okay.
Yes, sir. Then according to Nirbija Samadhi, 8 are also Bahiranga only.
Yeah, complete Ashtanga Yoga is the Bahiranga method. Okay.
According to Sabija, 5 and 3.
Now next question is about
in
the Parinama.
Ashtanga Yoga.
So now one by one, because here we discuss about the Bhumi na, tasya Bhumishu Viniyog hai. Now Bhumi's description here. It is about the Niruddha state, number 9. Number 10, it is about the, it is the fruit of the 9. Number 11, it is about the Vikshipta state. And number 12, it is about the Ekagrata state. Let us discuss about it. Okay. So, Vyuthana meaning coming out, they are translating. Vyuthana is that generally understand Vyuthana which disturb us. That is the Vyuthana, or which is related with this common life. Okay. So, and Nirodha or Vyuthana, and the another also which is related with the Gunas. Whereas the Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic Guna principle is applying, that state is the Vyuthana state. It means Gunas are functioning there. Sattvic Guna dominancy, then the Sattvic, according to that, good work will be there. Rajasic, the more activity there. Okay. Tamasic, the dullness should be there. So according to all things will be there, all the sanskaras will be according to gunas. That is the Vyuthana. Nirodha sanskar, it will develop in the Niruddha state. And Niruddha state, it is free from the gunas. It is gunatita state. No guna is there. Hope you know very well. Again, I am repeating. Chitta, Mudha, Vikshipta, Ekagra, and the Niruddha. These are the 5 Chitta Bhumi, 5 states of the Chitta. Chitta Bhumi, it is related with the Rajasic Guna. Mudha Bhumi, it is related with the Tamasic Guna. Tamasic Guna is dominancy, but other Gunas also there. Vikshipta state, Sattvic guna majority here, but sometimes Rajasic also become dominant. Ekagrata state, Sattvic guna dominancy here. So, Vitthana Sanskar, they belongs to the gunas. That's why in the first fourth bhumis, they make the Vitthana Sanskar. And the Niruddha state, it creates the Niruddha Sanskar. Niruddha Sanskar meaning that asukla akrishna karma, niskam karma yog, where no fruits will be there, nothing will be there. Okay, just karmas are there. That karma, they will not bound you. That are the niskama karma yoga. So here he is telling Vithan Nirodha Sanskario Abhibhav. Abhibhav meaning pressing, and Pradurbhav meaning rising, emerging. It means Abhibhav for the Vithana, and Pradurbhav is for the Nirodha. It means expressing Abhibhav the Vyuthana Sanskar, expressing the, reducing the Vyuthana Sanskar and increasing the Nirodha Sanskar, that state, then Nirodha Chanchittanavayo, that chitta, that Nirodha state, Niruddha, that movement of expression, that in that specific period, Vyuthana Sanskar are getting down, and Niruddha Sanskar, they are dominating. Okay, in the context of Vairagya, I am explaining. Parvairagya, what is the role of Parvairagya? Parvairagya, it is the bridge between Ekagra state and the Niruddha state. Now, what will do Parvairagya? Parvairagya, the same work. It is the same explanation of the indirectly Parvairagya. The role of Parvairagya is it will reduce the Vyuthana Sanskar and it will improve the Niruddha Sanskar. When Vyuthana Sanskar will getting completely down and Niruddha Sanskar will be more and more, then we will enter in the Niruddha state. It means the yogi can overcome from the Sattvic guna also. Now he has come from the Ekagra state to the Niruddha state. It is the Nirodha Chitta Anvayo. The Chitta, it is in the Niruddha state. That we call, it is the Nirodha Parinam. Okay. Parinam meaning transformation. Transformation of our Chitta from one Bhumi to the other Bhumi. So here in the Niruddha Parinam, the yogi, he is transforming from Ekagra state to Niruddha state. That's why we call it is the Nirodha Parinam. Hope it is clear to you. One of you, can you please conclude what is Nirodha Parinam? Yes, please. Hello, are you here?
Yes, sir. Here, Viptana means which disturbs us. That is belongs to gunas. It is belongs to gunas. Here vasanas works according to the gunas. Nirodha means free from gunas. That is no guna state. Abhibhava is the pressing and disappearing. That is Abhibhava is Dhyana state. Pradurbhava is Nirodha state. Here we can tell, so that is the Nirodha Parinama.
Reducing.
Yes, sir?
Abhibhava meaning reduction.
Reduction.
Abhibhava meaning improvement, okay?
Improvement. I said pressing and disappearing.
Same thing. It's the suppressing
same thing. Yes.
And improvement of the Nirodha Sanskar. It is okay.
Okay, yes, sir. I understood. That here, that is the Nirodha Parinama is the Chitta. The Nirodha Parinama is the mind coming in touch with that particular second where there is an absence of the samskaras, the thoughts, absence of the samskaras, the thoughts, and the rise of the thought not yet happened. That is called Nirodha Parinama. Here the all the vasanas are stopped. That the restraining moment we are telling us as Nirodha Parinama. That stopping moment is called the Nirodha Parinama.
Very good, ma'am. Next is about what is the benefit of that benefit explained in the next sutra, sutra number 10. Then fruits of the Nirodha Parinama. Tasya prasantuvahita sanskarat. Prasantuvahita. Prasant meaning that peaceful state. Vahita meaning the flow. It means because in this state, in the Nirodha state, no guna is affecting. If no guna is affecting completely space, as like in our universe, out of the earth, there is nothing, almost nothing. Okay, the same thing here, no air also there. Same thing here, no sattvic guna also here, nothing. That kinds of nothing that we call, these are the Nirodha Sanskar. Nirodha meaning nothing is there, no guna is there. That will flow. Okay. And
it is like a Paravairagya, sir? Is it like
it is the state of that Nirbij Samadhi, Asampragyat Samadhi state it is.
Okay. In Paravairagya also there will be no gunas, na?
No, ma'am. Paravairagya, it is the method of controlling the thought.
Okay.
It is one kind of method. So because the help of the Paravairagya, we able to express our Dhyana Sanskar and we able to rise our Nirodha Sanskar. So it is the one kind of medium, okay?
Okay.
So time is here, but we will understand next to sutra also, it is important. Otherwise tomorrow you will confuse. So today I will complete. Please be for 5-10 minutes also. Samadhi Parinam. It is Sarvartha Ekagritayoho Sarvarthata. Sarvarthata belongs to Rajasic Guna. It means here Vikshipta state or first three states, Chipta, Mood and the Vikshipta. So that states of Bhumi, they belong to Sarvartha. To Ekagriyo, Chayo, it meaning the reduction of the Sarvartha, reduction of the Tamsic and the Rajasic Guna. and udayo. Udayo meaning rising, appearance, increasing, enhancement of the ekagrata. Ekagrata meaning sattvic guna. Chitta in the chitta, that we call in the samadhi parinam. So which vairagya apply here? Yes, please use your mind. Vikshipta to ekagra, the bridge. Which vairagya it is?
Paravairagya.
Apara.
Very good. Upper vairagya. So upper vairagya is responsible for the samadhi parinam, and par vairagya is responsible for the nirodha parinam. Hope you can understand the deep concept of the vairagya and the parinam. Okay. Now
Sir,
next
once
is
again,
the
this Apara Vairagya is Niruddha to Ekagra, Para Vairagya.
upper vairagya is the drashtanusarvik visaya vitrasya vasikara sangha vairagyam. You know that of the upper vairagya.
Yes.
Whatever we have seen, whatever we have listened. Okay. So don't attach with that. So improvement of sattvic guna.
Okay.
So from chipta mood vikshipt to entering in the niruddha stage. So upper vairagya, it is the bridge between vikshipta to ekagra state. So it helps to come in the ekagrata state. Okay. And the same par vairagya. Tat param purusha khyatir gun vai trishnayam. Okay. So only the niruddha sanskar is there. So par vairagya is a bridge between ekagrata to niruddha state. Hope it is clear to you. Last today's last sutra, it is about the ekagrata parinam. Now here, what will happen after the samadhi parinam? Tatha punya. After the samadhi parinam, that's why tatha word here. Punya, again, santo ditahu, it meaning santo meaning which is suppressing, which is reducing. And what is reducing? The sutra, it is sarvarthata. Sarvarthata is reducing. Ekagrata, it is improving. The same thing he is telling. Santo, who is getting sant, who is getting suppressed, and who is getting rise, then tulya partiyau. Tulya meaning the equal. Partiyau, the content of mind in the chitta, that we called it is the ekagrata parinam. It means right now here, the same diagram, if I explain to you, again I am making, okay. So from vikshipta to ekagra, which parinam it is? Samadhi parinam, okay. Niruddha, which parinam it is?
Niruddha Parinam.
Niruddha Parinam.
Niruddha. And here he is telling, in the Samadhi Parinam, he is telling, Sarvarthata, it is reducing, and Ekagrata, it is increasing, it is Samadhi Parinam. So here, after a few times, what will happen? That he is telling the equal, it will be equal. So the equality, so it means where the yogi chitta is stable, where sattvic guna is only there, other gunas, they are not affecting. So that state, it is the ekagrata state, And the same Parinam which is responsible for the Ekagrata state, if we call it is the Ekagra Parinam. Okay, one of you can you please conclude what is the Samadhi Parinam and what is the Ekagra Parinam and what is the difference between them? Yeah, and one of you can you please conclude?
Sir, in Samadhi Parinam, what we have seen is there is the Shaya of the Sarvartha and the Uday of the Ekagrata. Shaya of the Sarvartha means the sir किसी का on है तो voice echo हो रहा है.
I think I'm
Hello. Yes, please. Okay. In the Samadhi Parinam, we say that there is the Shaya. Shaya is the suppress of the Sarvartha. Sarvartha means where the Chitta is the Chalayaman. Chalayaman is where the Chitta is moving, where the Chitta is always chanchal. And second is there is the Uday of the Ekagrata. Uday is the rising. Rising of the Ekagrata means that that oneness state of mind, that real nature of mind. So this Samadhi Parinama basically is the movement, the changes or the movement. So the one is increasing and the Ekagrata is increasing and the distractions, they are decreasing. And in the 3.12, what we see, we come to the Ekagrata Parinama. So over here, where both the states, they become equal. That is the Shaya and the Udaya. They both come to the Ekagrata, which is the one-pointedness. That state is the Ekagrata Parinama.
very good, Priya ma'am, very good. Okay, time is more. So revise yourself. Okay, Priya ma'am, can you conclude class with Shanti Path?
Okay, sir. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayaha. Sir, sorry, there is alarm.